We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we remain incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
Every so often on YouTube, we get a story that comes out where a YouTuber does something really stupid and everybody collectively comes and points and laughs and tells them, "You're an idiot." Exactly. The YouTube channel Watcher, you guys may have heard of this channel because they're very popular, but they got a little greedy recently and they lost 90,000 subscribers. All because around a week ago, they came out with a documentary style video, and the video was named Goodbye YouTube, where the premise of the video was basically summed up to this part right here.
Watcher is an ad-free, independent streaming service dedicated to providing you guys the television caliber content that you know and love. But you're probably wondering, how is it going to be different than the YouTube experience?
The new streamer, I think, is a place that reflects what our content is.
They want to make a streaming platform for their audience because they don't make enough money as it is.
Honest, ad-free, it's what we were destined to be.
Where are you going? Oh wait, they already have a Patreon where you pay $5, $10, or $30 a month. And they also have merchandise? There's no way, $100 for a hoodie? And every video has a sponsor on it, but they're probably not making enough money. So let me ask, how much is their streaming platform gonna be?
Steven, talk about money.
Yeah, what's this price?
You can become a member of Watcher for $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year.
We want to keep the price low enough where anybody and everybody is able to afford it, but it also has to support the things that we do here. So that was the number that just made the most sense for the streamer.
So they have merch, a Patreon, and ads on every single video, but they still can't afford their first-class playing budgets. Nobody enjoyed this announcement. People were making articles. Watcher sparks fan outrage after ditching YouTube to launch streaming service. YouTubers were reacting to this news.
Yesterday, a beloved YouTube group made an announcement, and it did not go over well.
For just 10 tiny little dollars a week, you can stream brand new Jax Films videos that used to be free. I see this as an absolute win that will in no way impact my likability.
They ended up getting dunked on more than a Fisher-Price basketball hoop.
Following this announcement, people weren't happy, people started unsubscribing, so they decided to come back 3 days later and make another update.
Hey everyone, last Friday we announced that we're leaving YouTube and launching our new streaming platform.
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments and concerns, and we want to take the time now to address those.
We've been reading the things you've been saying, and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we communicated it.
Oh wow, they're walking everything back. They start in the first 20 seconds with an apology and saying that they've been reading the comments. But have you been reading the comments? Because I read some of these and they're hilarious. They're so funny, and I want to read some right now because they're honestly the most comedic things that I've seen online in a very long time.
We understand where you're coming from, and we're making immediate changes.
If I wanted to MF her with a Tesla to call me broke, I would have just logged on to Twitter. Yeah, that's basically what they did. They were like, oh, it's only $5.99. You know, that's a good price point for you guys.
Price low enough where anybody and everybody is able to afford it.
It's low enough. Anyone can afford it. Listen, I have Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, ESPN. Do I really need another streaming platform? Anyone and everyone can afford it. Son, I can't even afford Spotify Premium. I can't even afford to get a decent haircut. Like, what's going on here?
We regret stating and implying that it's a price that anybody can afford, and we fully acknowledge that it is not.
This video has gotten so many boos, they might as well count it as part of the evidence that ghosts do exist.
We did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
I don't know a lot about business, but I would suspect that a global cost of living crisis might be a bad time to impose a paywall upon your fans.
You know that we are taking this as a serious learning experience.
Buying gold flake covered ice cream off BuzzFeed's money was funny. Buying it off of ours is not. If you guys don't know, I think some of the people on Watcher used to work at BuzzFeed.
They used to be BuzzFeed employees. However, after having a ton of success on their shows, Unsolved Mysteries and Worth It, they decided to leave and start their own production company in 2019.
So they used to do a lot of $1 versus $100 videos. My bad, $1 versus $1,000 ice cream, yeah. BuzzFeed was paying for that $1,000 ice cream. Now it's going to be our subscription funds to help you fund your $1,000 ice cream. Watcher, I can hardly afford her. Okay, this didn't need 26,000 upvotes.
We're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become BuzzFeed.
This change has you rethinking your membership. We will issue a full refund.
Can't explain it, but this video feels like when your rich corporate boss gives you a pizza party instead of a raise.
Incredibly challenging decisions.
How does it take 14 minutes to say F you? The cost is so much because they need to afford all the knives they're going to use to stab the backs of the watcher community.
You've supported us in so many ways by watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years.
I like how he just admitted all of the revenue streams that they have, but they still want more.
And we did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
Would a better explanation have helped? Probably not. The one thing that they didn't explain properly in their first documentary video was that all of their videos are going to be going up on their streaming platform first, and then a few months later it's going to be up on YouTube for free. So you're just paying $6 to see it before everybody else. Sounds kind of like their Patreon.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier. After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free. For those that have already subscribed to the platform, we are so grateful for your support. But if this change has you rethinking your membership, we will issue a full refund.
Let me read the comments on the update video. If I had a nickel for every time I saw 3 ex-BuzzFeed employees on a couch post-controversy, I'd have 2 nickels. Oh my goodness. BuzzFeed employees just can't get it together. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become 3 guys on a couch.
We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we remain incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
Shane looks like he finally saw a ghost. Is this Shane? Is that Shane?
And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close, which would have happened if we stayed solely on YouTube.
We are struggling to be relevant to advertisers. 12 of your last 19 videos were sponsored.
We were finding it harder and harder to stay relevant to advertisers and the constantly changing YouTube landscape. We faced some incredibly challenging decisions. We didn't want to compromise our content to ensure they met advertising requirements. And we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes.
Okay, let me click on a random video here. Okay, this was 2 weeks ago. Was this video sponsored? Yes, it was. Thanks to Misplay for sponsoring this video. Oh, sponsored by Scentbird. Click on this one. Oh no, this one wasn't sponsored, guys. But they got merch. We're good. Ooh, use code WATCHER below. There's no problem with sponsors.
We didn't take the proper consideration for how this cost would affect you.
We failed to take into consideration the pause. That's what I heard.
We overlooked the way it would impact all of you.
I don't have time to be talking about these people, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon. It's going to be $10 a month, and all the videos that I post on Patreon are going to be up on my channel 3 minutes later. So if you want to be 3 minutes early to the party, make sure you check that out.
All current Patreon members will receive a free subscription code to the platform. If you already purchased a subscription, please contact us and we will issue you a full refund.
We look
Oh, okay. Problem solved. Why are we complaining?